He wasn't born into fame. He wasn't raised in a city known for making stars. And he definitely didn't come from a country where becoming a social media sensation felt possible. This is the story of Andrew Wave, a name now recognized by millions, but one that started in complete anonymity. Andrew was born and raised in Latvia, a small country in Northern Europe, far from the global centers of influence. In a place where life followed predictable paths, he grew up quietly, almost invisibly, just like millions of others whose names the world never gets to hear. But inside him, something was different. His childhood was modest and simple. There were no luxury homes, no powerful connections, and certainly no safety net waiting to catch him. From a young age, he learned a fundamental truth: life doesn't promise shortcuts. He wasn't the loud kid in the room, the one always demanding attention. Instead, he was an observer. He watched how people spoke, how they reacted under pressure, how strangers behaved when they were surprised. He was a quiet student of human nature, long before he ever picked up a camera. School never really felt like the right place for him. He wasn't an exceptional student, and the traditional system didn't know what to do with the way his mind worked. Teachers saw him as average, but Andrew felt his true curiosity lived far outside the classroom walls. Even as a child, he sensed a quiet truth. He didn't fit the normal path, but he hadn't found his own path yet either. As he entered his teenage years, the pressure started to build. All around him, people were choosing safe futures, stable jobs, predictable careers, ordinary lives. In Latvia, becoming a content creator wasn't just a long shot. It wasn't even considered a realistic dream. Social media was for entertainment, not a career. Andrew felt lost. He had no clear direction, no mentor, and no one around him to prove that a different kind of life was even possible. The fear of getting stuck, of living a life he didn't choose, grew stronger with every passing year. But instead of rebelling loudly, he turned that pressure inward. He started asking himself deep, almost dangerous questions. Why do people react the way they do? What makes a simple moment feel so powerful? What makes people stop what they're doing and just pay attention? Without even realizing it, he was teaching himself psychology. He was studying the one thing that connects us all: human behavior. Then, platforms like YouTube and TikTok began to explode, and Andrew noticed something that would change his life forever. Ordinary people, not just celebrities, were becoming globally visible. People with no money, no connections, and no special advantages. They just had ideas. This sparked a thought that he couldn't shake. If they can do it, why can't I? So he began to experiment. He started making simple videos centered on social interactions, capturing real reactions from complete strangers, creating unplanned, sometimes uncomfortable moments. The content was raw, unpolished, and far from perfect. And the response? Almost nothing. The early days were brutal. His videos got very few views, no comments, no encouragement. Even worse, the people around him didn't believe in what he was doing. Some of them left. Some dismissed it as childish. Others were more direct, telling him, "This will never work. Go get a real job." Even his own friends and family struggled to understand the future he was trying to build. This is the point where most people would quit. Andrew was facing a painful reality. No validation, no income, and no proof that he was on the right track. All he had was his own belief, but he didn't quit. Video after video failed. But Andrew treated every failure like data. He analyzed everything. Which moments felt real? Which reactions seemed forced? He studied when people smiled, when they froze up, or when they became uncomfortable. Slowly, he started to refine his approach. He learned that authentic reactions will always beat perfect editing. He discovered that sparking curiosity is far more effective than trying to explain everything. And he realized that sometimes silence can be more powerful than words. While everyone else was busy chasing trends, Andrew was studying people. And then It happened. One video, simple, human, and totally unexpected, began to spread. Not because it was loud or shocking, but because it felt real. People saw themselves in the reactions on screen. They laughed, they cringed, and they shared it. The algorithms took notice. Andrew Wave was no longer invisible. Once the momentum started, it didn't stop. His content crossed borders, traveling from Europe to America to Asia. Language stopped being a barrier because human behavior is universal. Andrew's videos didn't need translation. They only required your attention. But with growth came a whole new kind of pressure. The need to stay creative, the fear of losing relevance, the immense weight of millions of people's expectations. Fame didn't bring peace. It brought responsibility. As his audience grew into the millions, Andrew faced a new challenge: mental endurance. Being watched by millions is not easy. Every video is judged. Every move is analyzed. He learned very quickly that success online is fragile. One mistake can erase your momentum. One bad decision can end everything. So he stayed focused. He stayed grounded. He remained disciplined. His success wasn't about luck. It wasn't just the algorithm. It was the courage to start without anyone's permission. It was the patience to continue when he saw no results. It was a deep, intuitive understanding of human nature, and most importantly, the willingness to fail publicly, over and over again. In the end, Andrew Wave didn't just build fame. He built connection. He didn't come from a famous country. He didn't have money or influence. He had no guaranteed future. But he had something incredibly rare: the courage to be uncomfortable long enough for the world to finally see him. His story proves that it doesn't matter where you start. The only thing that matters is how long you're willing to keep going when no one else believes in you. Thanks for watching.